Hey Cowboys fans, so I'm actually in a studio right now as we speak, and there has been some breaking news, and we've been hearing talks about this possible hire all day, and it's official that we are bringing in a great defensive mind in Kris Richards. Now, for everything that I've said about Jerry Jones, and my mind isn't gonna change. This is good. This is good. Because you have, and you guys can see the artwork here. I'm actually at a studio in Virginia, and we're getting the record mastered, but I had to step out and just do this video very quickly. We have a young secondary, right? We have guys that with the right coaching. Now, I didn't think Joe Baker did a bad job, but you lose Matt Eberflus. You lose some cogs on this team. You lose some cogs, a part of this organization who you thought maybe, you know, a guy like Matt Eberflus, you thought he would step in for Rod, and he's the guy. Well, reports coming out that Rod wanted to retire last year, and that this for sure is going to be his last year. Well, the fact remains, we need a guy who can come in and who can get to this young secondary. Now, he took over the D coordinator's position in 2015, and he was a defensive back coach. And if you guys remember from 2012 to 2016, that's when that no-fly zone Seattle defense was flat out just amazing. Chancellor, Byron Maxwell was a good player with them. You know, Richard Sherman obviously was the best, and then Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas is a 5-time Pro Bowler, so you can argue that he was the best. Nonetheless, you don't have that many studs on your defense. You got them from all over the place. They weren't first-round guys. Earl Thomas was probably the only first-round guy. Richard Sherman was a 5th-round pick from Stanford. Cam Chancellor was a later-round pick from Virginia Tech. And I don't even think Maxwell was drafted. So the point is, and if he was, you guys help me out. You know, I know my draft stuff, but there's so much going on in my head right now. The fact of the matter is, they were developed. They were coached. This is a very good, underrated hire. I think it's a step in the right direction to basically what my plan is. Hopefully it's the Cowboys' plan too. Fix the defense. Let's make our defense great. Let's make this running game great. It'll make Dak better. I was hard on Dak, and I've been hard on Dak. I'm just watching what I see and talking about what I see. But with a defense like that, you know, and with a guy like that who could now, you're talking about Richards, he comes in, year 2 of success, he's your defensive coordinator. So right now he's hired as the passing game coordinator and the defensive back coach, but if he does good and we're trending up, you know, I think he'll transition right over into being our defensive coordinator. And, you know, he needed a fresh, him and Seattle, they needed to part ways. It's not that he's a bad coach, but they got a bunch of bad contracts over there. And some of those guys just flat out got old and got injured at the right time. I mean, at the wrong times. You know, Chancellor, it's looking like he may not play football again. Sherman's an older player, and Earl Thomas wants out. Maybe could come to Dallas after this hire. Who knows? But nonetheless, I think this is a great hire. I think the Cowboys nailed it with this one. So he's going to be the passing game coordinator. And this also lets me know that I'm thinking that they're going to go defense in this draft. And that, I like it. So let me know what you guys think of the hire. I think it's a great hire for the Cowboys. It has me excited. It has me thinking, okay, we get it. We got to get better on one side. We got to get going on the defensive side of the ball to where our defense can now go out and win games. Okay, guys, it's Foots the King. Let me get back to this music.